every Georgian government started its existence, including that my government, from big desire to re-establish and improve relations with Russia. And I don't think this is by itself an exception. Everybody wants to have relations with Russia, especially if it's your big neighbor. Now, the uniqueness of the situation is that Russia is not only our neighbor now, but Russia is also occupation force of 20% of our territory. Russia is an author of an ethnic cleansing that took place in Georgia territory just 4 years ago, and is continuing an ongoing process. So the fundamental difference we have with I have personally with this new standpoint of Georgian government, and this is a fundamental shift of policy that has been recently articulated by new Georgian government, is the following. The new Georgian government says that our model of relations is our neighbor, Armenia, that has the same distance of relations with NATO and Russia. Well, I don't believe Georgia should have the same distance with NATO and general Euro-Atlantic structures as Russia. I think we should have good relations with Russia, but Armenia doesn't want to join NATO, and I respect it. Georgia has no other choice but to go towards NATO and the European Union, and that should also be respected. Georgia has paid dear price for its Euro-Atlantic choice. We have been under embargo, we have been under military attack, we have been under numerous, or not to mention the numerous provocations, and I think it would have been fundamental change of Georgian policy and fundamentally wrong thing to turn around Georgia in direction of which is fundamentally deadlocked and wrong for our future. And I think this is fundamentally wrong statements by our Prime Minister and our foreign policy teams. I think this is temporary. I think Georgian people will not go up behind, will not stand behind it. We want good relations with Russia. We want normal relations with Russia. I was the one who backed the WTO deal with Russia because we want normal trade relations. I was the one who abolished visa requirement for Russian citizens unilaterally because we want Russian tourists. And I have to say that no, under any government, more tourists came under my government than under any previous government to Georgia from Russia. We are very open for Russians. More cultural exchanges took place in the last couple of years under my government than for many years before that. We are all fondly of contacts, but I will never support change of main foreign policy line of Georgia, which is the West Euro-Atlantic structures, because it's all about our values. Our values don't lie in authoritarian CIS structures and Putinian Russia. Our values are